You probably pass them every day. The quiet man in line at the grocery store, the couple in the modest house down the street, the one who never boasts, never flashes, never shows off. But they're millionaires, not by accident, but by choice. I've lived a long time, built businesses, lost a few, made some back. And if there's one book that mirrors my journey almost perfectly, it's The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley. This book didn't just change how I think about money, it reflected the values I built my life on: frugality, discipline, quiet success. So today I want to share with you not just the lessons from the book, but the life behind the lessons. Let's talk about what real wealth looks like. Lesson 1, wealth is what you don't see. When I was 27, I bought my first used pickup truck. It wasn't flashy, but it ran, and it was paid for. My business partner at the time drove a new BMW, financed, of course. Guess who still had money in the bank when the market dipped? Most people confuse high income with wealth, but the truth? It's not what you make that matters. It's what you keep. Lesson 2, live well below your means. Stanley calls this being a prodigious accumulator of wealth. I call it common sense. While others were upgrading their phones and wardrobes, I was upgrading my investments. I didn't buy luxury, I bought freedom. And every dollar I didn't spend became a building block for the life I have now. A life where I choose my time, where I work only if I want to. Where peace isn't a vacation, it's the default. Lesson 3, avoid the trap of status. I've sat across from millionaires wearing Walmart jeans and bankrupt executives wearing Rolexes. The world tells you to impress, but I'll tell you this, no amount of status is worth your peace. No lifestyle is worth your freedom. I raised 3 kids in a modest home. We fixed things instead of replacing them. We cooked together, saved together, dreamed together, and today, all 3 of them are financially free. Not because of inheritance, but because of habits. Lesson 4, know where your money goes. Most people don't track their spending, and that's like flying blind in a storm. Every dollar you spend should have a purpose. Every investment should have a reason. For 30 years, I lived on 50% of my income. The rest, saved, invested, reinvested. It wasn't always easy, but it was always worth it. Now, listen carefully. Success isn't loud. It's not always glamorous. Sometimes it's driving a 10-year-old car, living in a house you paid off in cash, reading books instead of scrolling feeds, building wealth while the world chases attention. And when your neighbors see you years later, they'll wonder how you did it. You'll smile and maybe you'll say, I read a book once. It reminded me that quiet discipline beats loud ambition. So if you're young, start now. If you're older, it's not too late. Track your spending, invest intentionally, live below your means, and never let the noise of the world drown out your inner compass. Because wealth isn't a number, it's a feeling of control, of peace, of purpose. You don't need to be the loudest in the room. You just need to be the most disciplined. The millionaire next door isn't lucky, he's intentional. And you, determined, can become one too.